Hi, Colin here from the car site. Today we are in Western Motors Drogheda, Ireland's premium Volkswagen dealership. Today we're here to look at this 2025 Volkswagen Golf. It's the Edition 75 mild hybrid car, 1.5 petrol this one, with 115 brake horsepower, 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox and crammed with spec. So what we'll do from here, we look into the front seats, rear seats, check out the boot space and size. We look at what sort of spec the car has, and then finally we'll take it for a drive to see how well it performs. So starting on the driver's side and just taking a quick look up and down the sides of the car, it is spotless. No pin dents, marks, scrapes, nothing at all. Moving on to the passenger side and we get more of the same. The car is in immaculate condition. So here we are into the cab of the Golf, and first things first with this one, the actual condition of the car. We've got 13,586 kilometers on it. It's perfect. It's like a new car. There's no point in me talking about anything else about that. It's just spot on, no marks, scratches, anything. It's exactly right. The spec, however, these Golfs always come with amazing spec. Golfs are an incredible car. Golf and Polo do the same thing. I always maintain that the cheapest, lowest spec Golf is a perfectly good car. What they do when you add spec to them and when you add like different engines and that kind of stuff to them is they build on what is already a perfect car. The base level ones are not hollowed out. So when you get into something like this, the Edition 75, mid to high end of the range, you're getting everything in it. And it's all gonna work super, super well. The spec again, steering wheel, gorgeous leather-lined steering wheel, multi-function wheel. On this side, it controls the gauge bin here. This side here is our cruise control, but we've also got autonomous radar cruise control for the motorway, which is absolutely fantastic. We get a phone storage pad down here. We get this huge big plinth screen up here in the middle. It's super fast to react, super clear in the way it does all its stuff. It has all of Volkswagen's own inbuilt systems, and you can add apps to add like web connectivity, that kind of stuff to it, but it has the important stuff too. It's got wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, it's got a reverse cam, it's got everything you need from a car is in here. So into the back of the Golf, behind my own driving position, and I'm 6'1", and this seat is actually a bit further back than it needs to be for filming, for angles, but I don't need to move it forward is the point. I've still got 3 inches to 4 inches of knee room. The back of the seat here is concave, so I've loads of room in here. Headspace, I have 2 fingers of headspace, and I'm 6'1". For scope, we get nice sort of touches on the back seats here. These are like small enough for kids' devices for the handles that go in there. We get the traditional map holder. We've ISOFIX on each edge. We've ISOFIX on the front. 3 adults are going to fit across it. They're a proper car, these things. They're probably the best engineered and thought about car in the market, in any segment, anywhere. Moving around to the boot, and we get 381 litres of usable boot space in the Golf. We can actually lower the floor, and we have some underfloor storage in it, but we can fold the seats in a 60-40 split. We do get a ski hatch too for longer stuff, but with the seats down, you're up to 1,300-ish litres of usable boot space in the back of the car, and that makes it uber practical. So here we are out driving the Golf, and straight off the bat, like I said a moment ago, there are no bad Golfs. And this is no exception. This is exactly what you expect. With the mileage that's on it, it drives perfectly. No squeaks, rattles. Nothing like that is happening. But the impressive stuff about this one is the way it actually goes down the road. It just irons out bumps and creases perfectly. It does it too without being wallowy. It doesn't have that seasicky effect. My eldest child used to suffer terribly with car sickness, and anything that was either too stiff or too soft, she just didn't like the motion of it. Nothing like that is happening in here. And it's the same with so we can go into the corners and it clings on really, really well without topping over. But it's also not too stiff. It's just in that perfect sweet spot that the Volkswagen Audi group are the absolute masters of, to give them their due. They just get it right every time. Then the actual performance of this. We've got 116 brake horsepower, 1.5 litre, and it's turbocharged with mild electric hybrid push. This is all the power you'll ever need. The real headline figure in this car is not horsepower, it's torque. This is a very torquey little car. What it does is it gives you the same sort of torquey feeling of a diesel, except this car is going to be able to drive around the city all day with no DPF issues, none of that kind of stuff. And when you're down low in a rev range and you're not revving a car's brains out, you're not consuming fuel. That's why diesels work. They rev down low, They don't need to be revved all the way out to 5,000-6,000 revs to get them to their peak efficiency. And that's why they're good on fuel. It's the same with these. A big thing a lot of people don't realize about engines is that the fuel that goes into them is a huge part of the cooling system for the actual cylinders and stuff. So you're never getting this thing hot enough to need to pump all that fuel into it. The next thing about it, with that gearbox, this car is perfectly capable of just heading off across the country. Like, you could start at the top of the country and drive to the bottom of the country all day in this. And then the longevity of these cars, just more generally, speak from experience, we bought one in 2015, we bought a new one. It's now got way over 330,000 kilometers on it. The last time I checked, it had that, and it does a lot of work. It's my wife's car, and it's still going strong. Like, it's still fundamentally a fine car. We've just had to do standard annual servicing, and the same will be true for this. Service it. That's it. There's nothing in here to worry about in terms of degradation or any of that stuff. Anyway, and on this actual car, this is part of the used approved program on top of that. So this car is still well inside its Volkswagen warranty, but to be in the used approved program, it has to be serviced to Volkswagen standards when it goes out, because it's a network warranty. Should you break down in, 200k from home, the local Volkswagen dealer not only fixes it, gets your car back to you if they can't fix it on the spot. So it's a serious setup. It's a lot of car, this. Anyway, that's enough from me. We'll head back to Western Motors now, and I'll introduce you to one of their brand ambassadors there.
My name is Stuart Hitchcock. I'm Volkswagen car sales executive here at Western Motors. Volkswagens are super cool. There's a wide variety of models for everyone. We also have a fantastic aftercare then as well. Customers choose Western Motors because it's a family-run business with specifically trained staff to understand and listen to the customer. We also have a top quality after-sales care to ensure customer loyalty.